Hello everybody, welcome to BeepBox Radio. I forgot to, do things, so let me make the other guy appear. Hi, guys. Didn't expect you, well, you guys didn't expect me to, talk first. So yeah, welcome to BeepBox Radio. It is episode 165. It's no longer snowing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I won't blend into the snow anymore. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna leave this all up to the other one. The red one. Now, let's get started.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's been a little while. By a little while, I mean exactly 7 days. The red one. Yeah, I am the red one. I'm now wearing this fit instead of the other one. Which is kind of weird, because I got used to the, winter outfit. But now, since spring's coming up, I might as well switch out my fit. Where's the earmuffs? It was only for winter. It's not cold outside, so why would I wear them? Anyways, I think I should turn down the music. And also, I think, we should switch out the title for the song, because we are going to be starting off the radio with a song called Caterpillars and Katydids by Toffee Master. The description says, as you traverse the forest, you see giant hold on. Okay, turn that even lower down. Yeah. It's not cold out, okay, buddy? Well, it's not like that cold out. I can go outside with just like a jacket like I am right now. As you traverse the forest, you see giant bugs roaming about. On the floor are caterpillars and katydids, but mostly chewed up little kids. What? The violence of tigers shines within you. Also, if anyone gets the reference, please say so. Well, this is definitely, Deltarune related, but I just don't know what the context is. Anyways, let's get rid of the cover, and, let's listen to the song. Alrighty, that was Caterpillars and Katydids by Coffee Master. I actually know what I know what a caterpillar is, but I have no idea what a katydid is. Anyways, that was pretty cool. Pretty neat bug saxophone. I wonder if is it true that the saxophone caterpillar was featured in this, and then they just posted a whole bunch? Oh my God, it's Nulsika. Hi everybody. Anyways, we are finished with that song. I forgot to play the background music. I need to have this stuff like just there so I can just do it. Yeah, I think might be time to move on though with the next song, because we have 16 songs to check out, and I feel like some of them might be a little long, so I don't know if this is gonna be a long video or if it's gonna be a short one, but we're gonna find out. Nulsicle Mikuhai. Anyways, we're gonna be playing the next song, which is Shadow Isle, by Skullblaze129. The description says Shadow Isle cover, Voodoo, XRT, and Fandle died, so replacements came in. Inspired by Sminer, not a copy. I found out about the jummbox cover a bit ago, right before finishing it. Oh, okay, so they did this on their own and then found out that someone else already did it. Well, it doesn't make a difference. Let's just take a listen. Okay, maybe I should have listened to the songs beforehand. I knew confidently that there wasn't any Megalovanias today, so I was like, why do I need to listen to the music? I should have listened to the music. Oh my god. Okay, I might have a discussion with Skullblaze later about that one. Okay, well, instead of, like, complaining about it, we're gonna move on to the next song, which is number 3... Magic by Treethletress. I keep messing up some people's names, and I feel bad whenever I do it. Anyways, let's hope that this doesn't sound like fecal matter. classic AbyssBox looping bug. Anyways, that was Magic by Treethletress, which wasn't even that bad. That was pretty good. So answering your question, Lemon, do I ever think I will do live judging sheets on BB Radio? I would have to get permission first. Well, I would have to, like, screen which ones I would have to do, like, which one I would do and which ones I wouldn't do, because I would need permission from each artist, like, to do that. But if I had, like, most of the time, I'm just gonna look to see if they have the, ask or, like, unconditional roles on Beepcord to see if I can, like, review their song. And if they do, I'll then either ask or just do it. But otherwise, that's a whole bunch of stuff, and I'd have to, like, prepare for it, so probably not on radio, but maybe on, like, BB Podcast if that ever happens. Anyways, I think it'd be pretty smart to move on to the next song, which is number 4, Fractions by thestupidjul. Again, with your name being stupid, I don't like calling people stupid like that. Anyways, I think we should just start listening to the song. So the sudden just gone. Anyways, that was really good. I like that a lot. Fractions, they're pretty cool. I'm not some kind of math nerd though, even though I did pretty good on my math star test. I eated the rest of the song. It was like that. Yeah, pretty tasty, guys. Oh, I forgot to read the description. The description said, "I'm super proud of this beep. Although, yeah, I didn't get P1 somehow. The less effort I put, more okay emojis I get. But maybe if this gets in the next radio, I'll get it. Who knows? You guys should go look into that. And go look for the song on Finished Beeps and go okay, and it was pretty cool. I liked that the sound design was pretty cool. But I think that I keep forgetting to play the background music. I think it would be pretty smart to move on to the next song, though, which is number 5, Lightweight by TotalNormalFry. The description says, first song in my 20-song speedcore album. I wonder how much speedcore is too much speedcore. Who knows? We'll find out. We might find out. I forgot to put this in song player. Anyways, let's take a listen. I hate how it's so inconsistent. Why did it not loop that time, but the other time it did? That makes no sense. Anyways, that was Lightweight. I know I'm supposed to be, like, providing some opinions in between each song, though I forgot to do it last time, though I'm going to do it this time. I didn't really like the use of, like, any of the... I didn't really care for the drums, all that, like, at all. Okay, look, if this was, overall, I thought the song was alright, okay? But if this was, like, the submission sheets, that song probably would have gotten, like, a 6 out of 10 from, like, all of the judges, because of generally just how non-impressive the instrumentation was, I'm gonna say. Like, this is in AbyssBox. Like, say if this was in jummbox, it wouldn't be so bad, but this is AbyssBox, which is a mod of ultrabox, which has custom samples. Therefore, you have the ability to use samples as drums. Instead, you're using standard drum set, which is by far the worst choice you could make, because in terms of sound design, standard drum set is just really bad. It is a horrible choice to make in terms of, like, what drums you should use. You should have always tried to avoid using that one unless you already know what you're doing. Do not use standard drum set for, like, really anything. Also, at points, it kind of felt like things were just happening. It didn't really feel like there was any cohesion, because, again, this is speedcore, so it's like it's going really fast. But when you're not able to make out really anything other than the drums, it doesn't really sound like anything. It just sounds like noise, which is kind of mean to say, but when it's the same kick and same sound just over and over again 200 times per bar. It's not the greatest. Chip noise is too chiptune and standard drum set is too horrible. I'm not getting custom drums. Like I said, samples exist. If you are like, if you want to be as basic as possible, Pandora's Box has the sonar snare and sonar kick, as all the sonar samples, right? All those are really good drum samples. You can just use those. They're really good. They work out. I use them all the time, and it wouldn't be as, it would literally just be as simple as like using, just putting them like in the same, like using them the same way, just in pitch channels instead of like noise channels. It would literally be that easy. And if you don't want to use those, then you can go on the internet, go to like, I don't know, Sample Focus, freesound.org, all kinds of different websites where you can get samples and stuff, you know? It's not that hard. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't really put the effort into actually like doing it, you know? But I digress. That was that song. And the next song I actually decided was probably not a good idea to play. There's a third Skullplay song? I don't remember there being two. There's only two like this week. Where are you getting that from? Was that 5 seconds? I don't know if that was 5 seconds. Anyways, we were gonna play this song, but we're gonna play a different song. I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? You can see that. I don't want you seeing my bookmarks. It's not like it's bad. Like I have anything bad. I just don't want you guys seeing like spoilers for stuff. So because we're skipping that song and we're not like, I don't want to have to play only 14 songs. Well, not 15 songs. I need to have something that replaces it. So I'm gonna play a song I made. I think, I don't know if I played that one. Definitely not play this. So I'll play this song instead. So we're not playing that. We're gonna wait for the samples to load. Hey, you remember how I was just saying that Chop Top canceled after leaking bookmarks? First thing you see, Crunchyroll die. Anyways. Oh god, it's confirmed. Chop Top is a weeb. Anyways, let me set this up. So the song we were going to play is not the song that we are playing now. I need to set up the thing. So the song is Beyond the Barrier. I forgot to capitalize the first word. Beyond the Barrier by Chop Top 84. The reason why we're playing a song that I made is because I don't have to get permission to play a song that I would made. Anyways, let me put this in song player. We can just listen to this. There we go. Let's take a listen. Alrighty, that was Beyond the Barrier. I'm going to put this in the description instead of the other song real quick while I play background music. So I hope you guys like the background music because it plays a lot, especially when I'm not talking. You guys just hear nothing but AXI chord music for half a second. Anyways, I just replaced the song. It's oh no. Don't forget to edit the description shop. I did. I literally was just doing. Okay. Look, I already know that this is going to result in Rainmaster's crashing out because the song got replaced. But I don't care because we're not playing Poop Sample again. We're not playing the wet fart sound again because that was disgusting. We're moving on to the next song. Don't forget to edit your Discord message shot. That's too much, bro. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Oh yeah, one thing I want to actually say before I move on, because you know how I was just saying that I give commentary in between the songs? Well, this song in particular actually has a little fun fact about it. Instead of using multiple different channels for these chords, this is all done in one channel. All of this. Which is a fun little fact. Don't forget to enable the loop. Why might I enable the loop? Anyways, I think it's time to move on to number 7. I actually have no idea how to pronounce that. Why would it be done in several channels? Because normal people don't use the continue transition. That's why. Anagapesis, I think. Anagapesis. I don't know how to pronounce that. This one's sung by a Diamond. The script just says nah. And I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just leave that to Diamond if they ever decide to tell me how to pronounce this. Let's check it out real quick. Yeah, let's take a listen. I looked up how to pronounce the word. It's pronounced anagapesis. That's pretty cool. There's apparently, according to the Dictionary of Dictionaries, This word means to fall out of love with someone, which is actually pretty telling. That's actually a really cool detail. The song overall, I liked it. It kind of reminded me of an older song that they made. I'd have to look for it real quick. What was it called? Hold on. Give me a moment. Should only take a second. It's right there. Not exactly, but it reminds me of a song that they made called Not a Song to Be Seen. Like, it's a completely different vibe, but the instrumentation kind of feels like the same person, you know? Pretty cool. It also kind of reminded me of another song called Living Without Purpose, which is also a good song I like. Every time I loop it, doesn't show up as well. I could see your message, but why is the bug running away? No! Let's check out the next song, though, because, next song is number 8, Vision Zero by goldeniusz. You guys want to know something messed up, actually, before we move on to this song? What? Spiders in the chat? I don't see them, like, at all. Anywhere. Not on the stream or on my actual, like, radio chat. That's weird. Yeah, I don't see the spider either. Are you going crazy? Anyways, the thing I wanted to say was that with Skullblaze's song, I actually denied it before before we started this week, because there were samples that weren't working. So I was like, okay, well, if the samples don't work, then I'm not gonna play the song. But then I loaded it up again, and the samples played, so I was like, well, I might as well play it. And then it had that sound, and I was like, oh. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to this song, which is Vision Zero by goldeniusz. Let's just play it right now. I thought I clicked on mute. I didn't. Alrighty, that was Vision Zero by goldeniusz. That was actually really cool. I liked that. Overall, a pretty cool song. I thought that the overall vibe was pretty cool. I don't know why someone was saying that was speedcore. I don't see why that would be speedcore. I mean, it was fast-paced, but it wasn't, like, that fast-paced. Like, yeah, though, I liked it pretty well. And, I think it might be time to move on to the next song, though. Because the next song is, number 9, Shortgevity by wondtvvsyou. The description says, hi, this is probably the first song I've made with a serious name. Oh, good. You said... That's not what I was implying. Hold on, okay. Let me, like, justify what I said, okay? I'm not saying that it's for the best for, like... Okay, look, I'm saying, for his sake, it's better for him to just not be here than it is for him to stay, because he keeps getting in trouble and keeps picking fights. For him, if he wants to not keep getting in trouble, it's best for him to just not be here to avoid the hate. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. It's not. I'm not saying that he should, like, it's good that he's gone. It's not, because freaking that's like, that's not a good thing that, like, people left. So I don't know why you guys are saying I'm, like, being rude when I'm saying, for his sake, it's better for him to just step away than to keep getting more negative pressure put onto him by people. Anyways, I think it's probably best to just move on and listen to the song. No more negative talk. Alright, that was Shortgevity. I will say that, again, I don't really care for this use of, what is it called? Standard drum set, that's the word. But, this is vanilla BeepBox, so it would take a lot more effort to do something else, so I'll give you that. Oh, I didn't even read the full description. It said, meow at the end. Oops. I completely missed that. I apologize. Instead, though, I think, yeah, this is vanilla BeepBox, by the way. You can tell by the channel colors. I should change the theme for ultrabox, then it's not Same as BeepBox. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We should move on, though, to the next song, which is number 10. Shuttle Off to Bed by a Dragon Coder 047. The description says, I don't know why I gave it this name. Also, the first time I used Grail. Let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Shuffle Off to Bed. It wasn't even that bad. See, I could tell that was the Legacy Samples drums because I've used them like 20 million times. In fact, the song I played earlier, that's mine, also had standard drums, like not standard drum set, the Legacy Samples Sonar drum set. Overall, wasn't bad. I couldn't really tell where the granular was, but it's not that big of a deal. I think we should move on, though. I should probably figure out what the deal with Smiter not showing up. Hold on. Oops, not what I was expecting. Hold on. Let's see if I can make Smiter show up. Also, the granular wasn't too strong. That makes sense, yeah. For some reason, I can't see. They're not even in the hidden user stuff, so I don't know why they're not showing up. It was the court. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, though, I think we should probably move on to number 11. The next song, which seems like might be pretty cool, it's called Beware of the Circuitry by a pikegamer. What? What? Ping me when TV World. I'm gonna go eat. Anyways, I think it's time to play the song. Alrighty, that was Beware of the Circuitry. That was actually pretty good. Though I think that lead was a bit too loud. Though I think the reason why it was loud, I wasn't loud for you guys because I turned down the, like, I already have the audio turned down, but in my headset I had it at full blast and I was like, oh my god, this is ear piercing a little bit. Not like, oh, too much. It wasn't that bad, but like the reverb was making it pretty darn loud. But outside of that, it was a good song. I feel like didn't really need much more before it could be like perfect. Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but pretty good. I'm gonna say that at least. Anyways, someone ping Kamas because guess what? The song is playing and it's the song they asked to be pinged about. It's TV World by DamageLoL. This one is probably going to get material. Let's go listen to it though. The description says, oh, I forgot to read the description of the last song. Yeah, whatever. The description of this song is, this is probably my favorite cover of all the ones I've done, mostly because of the mixing. And Tenna, I suppose. Let's check it out. Was TV World by DamageLoL. I was typing on my phone, so it was a little second before I could continue. Anyways, that was pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. Overall, pretty good. I like that. Materia is going to kick my booty, but it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, like, I don't make money, so it's not like they're gonna get anything out of me. Anyways, I think we should move on to the next song, though, which is number 13. Somehow we're only 4 songs away from being done, and we're only an hour in, so that's interesting. It seems like it might be a short radio. Who knows? Let's start the next song, though, which is number 13, Winter Memories by HappyLemonLime. I listened to this, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. Why is there birds in a song about winter? Anyways, let's take a listen. was rather lovely. I wasn't expecting Minecraft, but I liked that. Pretty cool. Overall, Minecraft. I think we should move on, though, to the next song, which is number 14. You know, I kind of wish I could play Minecraft in live stream, but I can't because my CPU isn't good enough. We're going to be moving on. What, I could barely hear any of that. Oh, it probably was quiet because I have the thing down by 5 decibels. So it's probably because of that. Sorry. I'm not playing it again, though. Why am I not in chat? You're right there! Anyways, I think it would be pretty cool to move on to the next song, you know? What was I, the ghost from... What was I, the ghost? What was it, Haunter or something like that? From Yokai Watch? Oh, good evening! Anyways, let's take a listen to the song, which is... Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not. This is Rock Rampage. There is no description for this, and the song is made by ampixxy, so let's check it out. Alrighty, that was Rock Rampage. I thought that was pretty cool. Good to hear your Hot Pocket was good. Hello, Chopped Up 845. Hold on, May 31st, 2023, 7:50 p.m. Don't send my first message in Beepcord just out of nowhere. Anyways, yeah, that was chopped. No, you know what? Background music, die. Anyways, die, silence. That's what I meant. I wasn't talking to you. Anyways, the next song is called Mental Breakdown Waffle by wondtvvsyou or something. The description says, I'm so sorry, Mr. Chop Top Sob Emoji. Let's check it out. I can't remember if it ends here or if it just kind of like does this for a while. Okay, animation. Great. Die! No silence. Anyways, that song was pretty cool. Hello, Magnum Does It. Oh shoot, I forgot to delete. Oh, you forgot to delete the end. No wonder. I was like, why is there just a giant bit of end, like, with nothing? Anyways, the next song is number 16, Ghost Waltz by Spamton123. There was a different song here, but the samples didn't work. And also, it used Catbox, which is bad. So I ended up not playing it. So we're listening to this instead. The description says, I have made this after not making anything for a long time. Anyways, unrelated, I have a boyfriend now. Yay! Congratulations, man. What's Catbox? It's a sample, it's like a file hosting website that is illegal. It also is banned in several countries. That's why we don't suggest you use it. Oh, hello there. Welcome to your first stream. Will Sample Shop be played still? No, I replaced it with a different song. Because according to two different people, it used the exact same sample that caused the people to dislike the first one. So I didn't want to like cause people to get mad again. So, anyways, yeah, let's just listen to the song and check it out. You know, because it might be pretty cool. Well, it's a waltz, so if it's guaranteed to be cool if it's well made. So, let's check it out. and it just ended. Overall, I liked this pretty well. Walter, I told you to touch that BeepBox, Walter. What? Oh, don't touch that. Oh, don't. I was like, I did not recognize you with that username. What? Who, huh? Who is this person? Background music. Well, there we go. Alrighty, that was the last song that was meant to play today, but I don't know what to do now because I don't know if I should just. Oh, okay, cool. Should I just end the radio now, or should I do something? I don't know. I think it makes more play games, but I don't got any games I want to play right now. Play Snake. Do something. Play Solitaire. Wordle? I already did Wordle today. Wordless. Beat Snake the daily challenge. There's a Snake daily crossword? I already did Wordle. Play the 404 Snake page Snake. Okay, I can actually do that. Let me look that up. So slimu.github.io slimusbox website /404.html. Anyways, the controls is WASD to move or arrow keys to move, M to mute or unmute. Q to decrease speed, and E to increase speed, and space to start pause. Okay. How do I start? Oh, okay. Where's the apple? There's an apple missing. I cannot grow when there's no apples. Okay, dead. Let's try this again. Oh, I missed it. What the? There we go. I got it. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, what? I feel like my inputs are delayed by something. Here we go. Question mark. Okay. So far, so good. Not having too much trouble. Oh, never mind. I pressed left and it didn't work. Did he just get a 1 in choptillion chance of getting no apples? Yep. Anyways, that was Snake. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Though I know another. I accidentally went to the properties of the cover. I meant to turn it on. Snake. Yeah. Anyways, that was pretty cool though. I should probably make something for that for AbyssBox or something. All you can do in AbyssBox is hold on. Let me remove the cover. The only thing you can do in the AbyssBox one is to let me pull it up. Just pull up the thing, you got the song, and then you click the button, and then that's it, that's all you do. But Blumbox 404 has random messages. Let me pull that up real quick, hold on. Launchpad. Blumbox. And then I could just put 404 and it'll do it. Error 404, I found the page, but it's mine. I'm not giving it up that easily, SMH. Why is there a little message at the bottom? You can't, I don't think you guys can see that, but there's a little tiny message at the bottom. Let me make it easier to see, hold on. Let's increase the web page's size to like 1 billion. Height 5,000 pixels. There we go. Wait, why is this at the bottom? Why can I not make this move? Oh, it's a footer. No wonder. Let's put it in like the middle, or the I can't put it in the middle. I'll just put it, there we go. You can see it. Lembox, error 404, page not found. It's pretty neato. Refresh for more. Mara, if you a nice hot dog for this trying time. Doesn't blow up. I stand corrected. Okay. And now it's a white screen, yeah. Page not found, okay. Page not found, come back next year, okay. Not found. Not found. Not found. There's like 5 of them, and then that's it. Anyways, yeah, I think that's enough dilly-dallying. We should, DB... What? Like, find the key? Whatever. I think... me and the key, too. D's quick box bond. Oh, yep. Play Geometry Dash? I'm not doing that. I think it's just time to end the radio, you know? We've got an hour 20 minutes. That's plenty of time. Let's just, like, die. So, yeah. I'm glad all of you showed up. Things were pretty rocky at the start, but by the halfway point, it got pretty cool. Overall, it's pretty nice radio. I think, what an experience. Yep. I think it's probably time to just, like, stop. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Bye.